Hello everyone, it's Cello, and today we're gonna play Infinity Nikki. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm finally coming out of it. My voice is a bit better. I'm still gonna talk very softly because I know that's what you guys like. But yeah, I've been meaning to play Infinity Nikki. Actually, I've been playing off camera for the past few days. And the reason for that is just I've been so busy with work. When I get home and play Infinity Nikki, I am just like so out of it. Like I have zero battery, so I don't. At those past few days, I didn't think I had it in me to like turn on the camera while I'm playing and speak. Honestly, I was just going through it. Things are not going too well for me right now in terms of work and some situations I can't really talk about. Maybe I'm gonna make a members only channel or members only content so that I can talk more in depth about my life, but I don't think I can speak on it super publicly. Anyway, so today I just wanted to do something a little relaxing. I didn't dress up too well today. I'm just in a cutesy little black dress. But I just wanted to get on here and make a few outfits. We can look into the home, what do you call it, the home building. But actually, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I actually don't know how you activate the whole housing feature in the game. Like, I've just been doing the main quest and collecting things because at this very moment, your girl's going through it. Um, but yeah, you guys were really nice and really receptive to the last video I made, which was of course sorry, which was of course the one where I pulled for this lovely outfit. And look, I made a cutesy little white and red version. It's giving cutesy doll with a hint of horror. I wanted the red to look like blood on white clothing. And yeah, actually what I really wanted to do today was, so I have my abilities set up and I feel like I really want to change some of these. I've been wanting to, but like I decided I should do it in a video since it's probably going to take me a long time. What I've realized is I take a long time. I honestly take such a long time making outfits. I didn't realize it, and so I definitely need to do it when I'm filming so that, time well spent. Let's like, we're gonna do freaking the bug catching. And I'm just gonna freestyle it because why not? I have been so inactive in the game that like so many new clothes that I'm not yet using. Oops. Sorry, my internet is gonna come in and out because that's just how it is in this household. But I have so many dresses and new clothes that I just haven't really used yet. What do you mean it's unavailable? Why? Okay, that's cute. That's cutesy pie. I think it's like, I like that it looks comfy. Let's see if we can work with this. I feel like I have so many outers, but I use so little of them because they just don't like fit my vision. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like the outers don't look really. I wish there were better outers, is all I'm gonna say, but maybe there are, I just don't have them. Oh, wait, that's can't. Wait, that's can't. Maybe go with something cutesy? I think we should, right? Because I wish we could go into the dyeing ability from here. Okay, wait, that's kind of cute. Kind of a moment. We're just gonna go with the flow. Wait, that's cute. Let's look. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I think we really need something like heels. Okay, that's really, I like that. Some of these shoes. So here's an update. I've become a shoe girly. I think I need to come clean about this, but for years I've had only like one pair of shoes that I wear, and it's like the Dolly Mary Jane shoes. If you've ever seen my Instagram photos or my TikToks or whatever, babe, it's one pair of shoes and a dream. And the thing is, I think it's like a compliment, you know, that I dress well to the point that it doesn't matter that I've been wearing the same shoes for years. I don't know. People probably notice, but just don't comment on it. I don't know. Wait, this is cute, boots. This is cute. But yeah, that's me coming clean. That's my confession, if you will. But recently, I've been buying shoes because a girl is employed. Okay, wait, this is also cute. Oh, it's so hard. So I did buy shoes. I bought a few pairs, and somebody also bought me shoes. So now I feel like I have 5 pairs. And I feel like it was just like a sudden um it was a sudden occurrence that I suddenly had so many shoes. But it's because number one, somebody bought me shoes, and then I bought buy one take one shoes, and then I also bought another. So that's 4 shoes, 4 pairs of shoes. And babes, don't come for me. I deserve it. I've spent years. Let me tell you, I've spent years with the same freaking pair of shoes. So let me have it. Let me have it, babe, please. Let a girl have 5 pairs of shoes. And the other day I was out with my friend and we saw shoes in the department store, and I was like, oh my gosh, I low-key want. And this diva was like, now you have 5 pairs of shoes and you want more. You really want more, even more. Like, I've become brave ever since I stopped wearing one pair of shoes. And well, that's true. And I think I deserve it. Let me have it. Let me have this, you know? Do we want a castle on her head? That's what I love about Infinity Nikki, is that if you wanted to do this, you most definitely could. If you wanted to be like a bug catching pink and blue kawaii core decor K diva with a castle on your head, you could do that. But I'm not gonna do that. And that's the beauty of it. You have choice. The illusion of choice, maybe. That's so cute. That's so cute, Boots. So many options. I'm like, I didn't realize I had this many clothing pieces. It just unknowingly builds up your collection in this game, and I really fear for the future when I have like a million items and I just can't find what I'm looking for. You know, like that's definitely bound to happen. But that's okay. It's low-key like real life. I have such a hard time finding my clothes. Um, Especially now that I'm barely at home. I'm really struggling, babes. It's a struggle because like I probably spend 3 hours awake at home for most of my life right now because my work is from. Oh my gosh, my voice sounds so low. Isn't that crazy? You can compare this to a video where I don't have a sinus problem and it's gonna sound like a completely different person. If anything, um, my voice right now has made me hyper aware of how high my normal voice is. Anyway, see, ADHD is at its work. It's really working right now. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm barely at home because of work. My shift is from 10 a.m. to 7. And so the moment I get home, babe, the diva is going to sleep. She has no energy. My coworker, my girly pop coworker, hey girl, if you're watching, my girly pop coworker, what they do is that when they get home, I think they sleep and then they wake up and do stuff, their stuff, before they lock in. Or before they check in at work. Which maybe I should do that, but I just feel like I'm gonna be so groggy that I'm not even gonna wake up. I'm just gonna sleep through it and I will have spent no time doing things for myself. And I don't want that, babe. I don't want that. I miss having time for myself. And don't worry because I will. I will make sure that I can make time for myself again. And I think this is really cute right now. What do you guys think? I'm kind of just swinging it. I'm not really putting too much thought into it. It's just if something looks cute, we're gonna go with that boots. If it's not cute, we're not gonna go with that boots. I really, really wish I could diet right now, but I guess not. So many clothing items, it's actually insane. Like, we need like an effective way. Okay, this is cute. We're gonna keep it, I think. This is cute. There's so many. We need some kind of organization system, because really the diva is concerned. I'm concerned for how this is gonna be when like we're in 2.5 and we have so many freaking clothes. Oh, that's cute. She looks like a little bug. That's why I'm digging this right now. I don't know if the color is overkill. It might be. This would be cute if it were dyed. Okay, this is cute. Of course we can't really see her makeup, so this is like. Okay, that's cute though. I like that. And I do think we should give her Eureka just cause. Can we change it back today? Yes. Okay, that's a bit too bright actually. Let's change it back tonight. This is cute, but I think the pink is a bit much. Like the blue version might be better. Yeah. So cute! Wait. The shoes. What happened, diva? Oh my gosh, my voice is so low. I can't. It's just not me, babes. There. Yes. So, now we're gonna move on to. She's so freaking cute. Okay, yeah, I do want to change this. I think it's cutesy, don't get me wrong, but I think it's time for a change, you know? And we're really doing this without the dyeing system. which again, they really need to like do something about that, because like why can't we use a dying system in this UI? For the animal grooming ability, what's a nice dress that we can use? I feel like I don't utilize this dress quite enough, but I also miss my Lolita dress. Can we dye this yet? There's that one Lolita dress that like, oh no, you can't. This one. See, I can't. Well, shall we go with this? Something dark? Let's see. Oh. Okay, why is that kind of giving though? But we need some like sneakers in here, or yeah, something like that. I really hate the way it yeah, I don't like that. I really don't. Okay, that's cute. I think I have to go with this one. It makes the most sense. Oh, okay, Diva. We see it. We see it. Okay. Oh, she looks like a doll. I like it. Wait. Okay. Why is that giving? Girls? What do we think? I don't know. Okay, wait, that's kind of cutie pie. Okay, of course that is giving too, but I think the hat really does it for me. This one might be the one. And as for earrings, again, I can't dye any of these right now, so I think I'll just go with like that, maybe. Again, I wish I could dye these. Maybe that. Okay, that's tea actually, that's tea. This might be more my tea right now, but we'll see. Oh. No. I think we should go for this. Okay. My concern is that it's not going with the stockings anymore, but that's okay. We will witness this come together. I think I like this one, and okay, wait. I see the vision now. But wait. Should we use that? Okay, no, most definitely not. I tried, and that's what matters. I think we're not gonna go with his hair, but that's okay. We just want to see our options. And the eye makeup. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of living for that. Yeah, I think we need to change. Maybe I hope we have some kind of boots, maybe. I would love some thigh highs in the game. I really would. I would appreciate it greatly. I wish I could dye this right now. I don't like the height of these socks, just a little bit under the knee. Even in real life, I don't like that, how it looks on me. Honestly, that's giving. That's giving for me. But let's see. It's giving Phantom Thieves. I think I'm gonna go with it, but let me just see if there are any socks that are better, maybe. Wait. No. I think this one might do the trick, yeah. The hair, maybe we can see if... Oh, it's funny that this one loses its other pigtail. That's also an option. We're really taking this seriously, babe. As we should. This is serious business. And I'm locking in because this is serious business. Okay, I think we have arrived at the consensus that this might be the best. I do think. Okay. If I start to hate it, I'll change it. But for tonight, for tonight, do we think? What do we think? Loki, this gives more drama. Okay, fine. Let's go with that. Let's change it. So we have our cutesy pie. Yes, diva. Okay, I can't. The gloves are bothering me. I don't know why, but they are. Okay, that's better. Much better. Much better. Okay, so we have that. And then we have... Where's the bug catching? The bug catch... Oh, I'm so proud of this one. Let's use it right now. Just cause. Don't you love my outfit? I freaking love this dress, you guys. If you haven't pulled for it, and you're thinking if you should, sorry, I should not swear. I freaking love this dress. I love it so much. And I think it's just so worth it. Let's see if we can find any, what's this? Let's see what you have to offer. No! This one. Okay, pretty girl. One thing about me is I will like any Nikki photo I come across. No matter what it is. I mean, if it's offensive, of course I'm not. But like, even if it's just a low res screenshot, well, I'm liking that because I support the girls. You will not catch me slacking in terms of supporting the girls. Die! Oh my gosh, get away. You're just jealous because I'm cute. Okay. Yes! So cute! I think it's perfect. Okay, let's do more. I think my purification outfit needs to be changed, boo. It's like... it's just not giving. Let's start with a clean slate. Yes! Should we do... okay, this one really reminds me way too much... okay, let's look at the whole outfit. This reminds me way too much of the OG Purification outfit. Like... I hope I'm not the only one who thinks this, but like... I guess it's a silhouette for me. Of course, the dress here is poofier. But the vibes, it's just the vibes. Anyway, I feel like they could have done with a better hairstyle, and I think they meant to do a different one because I saw during the main quest there's like a part where it's just illustrations for storytelling purposes, and they show this outfit, but she has short hair. It's more something like this, although a bit longer, maybe like this. And I'm just confused as to why. I mean, that being said, we already have a lot of short hairstyles, but I think they could have gone with a more interesting silhouette for the hair. I don't know. For the purification outfit, I think it has to be something like gaggy because you always see the freaking purification outfit. I might use one of, yeah, maybe this. This really is giving Phantom Thieves Persona 5, but okay. I see the vision. Let's use, yes. Well, yes. Well, yes. Okay, that's, right now, this is so tea, and I'm living for it. Okay, I don't think we should. Oh my gosh, wait. This freaking top is everything. I do also like this skirt, I'm a fan of it. But holy frick, this top. You're gonna utilize this top sooner or later, but for now, let's go with my personal fave. Yep. Honestly, that's just so tea. Okay. What do we use for the shoes? Something like that is honestly fine. And I wish I could dye this. Oh, that's tea. I would wear that. That's also tea. I think we will go with this. No, actually, that's the real tea. I'm sorry. That just is. That's the real tea. There's nothing we can really do about it, other than respect that it's the real tea. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cute. Hello. I love that. Why did it do that? It just literally glitched. Don't do that again, please. Oh my god, that's also so cute. just so cute, boots. Ooh, imagine. Wait, we have to make her hold the wand. I'm a bit conflicted right now. There's a lot of good options. This, I really need to make it black and white. I just can't be bothered to like go into the dye system and then come back here. It just doesn't feel streamlined, which it should be, right? Yeah, what's this? Okay, well. What did we like? I think we liked this. Well, let's see. Let's see if it sticks. Oh, I really wish I had this in black. It's killing me. I need to be able to dye these things. And like right now. Okay, fine. We'll go with that. I think we need to do long gloves here, maybe. Although I'm not sure if I have. Wow. Okay, I'm not really liking any of the glove options, unfortunately. Okay, I think it's the wings that's like not serving for me. Yes, I might use that actually. I know. No. That's overkill if I use that, but let's change the headpiece. I think we can go with the hat. No, I don't know. Okay, what do we do? Yeah, that's not doing it for me really. Definitely need to change the makeup. What color? Okay, that's giving diva. I like that. Is it the hair maybe that we need to be? Honestly, this hair just eats. hard time picking the hairstyle. I really do want to utilize this though. But I think as much as I want to use this, it's not really giving. And the neck piece is like way off color, so again, if I could dye these right now, then maybe that. I think yes. Yes. Okay. Now that I see this, I want to change the dress. But if I can't find anything, then that's fine. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to go with that. I really do like that. Okay, let's do fishing. I really don't fish that much just cause, babe, I really don't enjoy the fishing in this game. And unfortunately. Yeah, I don't enjoy the fishing in this game. And maybe I should. But I just don't. Let's give you the fishing rod first. Something cutesy, maybe? Fishing. I don't like this skirt. It's way too like, it looks so solid, or like, looks hard, the material. Where am I getting these cute skirts, girl? Oh, if I could dye this, I definitely, well, let's see, maybe I can, like, Loki, I'm liking the challenge where I don't get to dye them. So let me see. Let me see what happens here. Okay, this just doesn't make sense for fishing. Unfortunately. Fishing. Just kidding. This one's kind of calling out to me. But I wonder where, like, what skirt was I using with this before? This is cute, actually. Okay, wait. Why is that giving? Okay, I'm liking this. It's for fishing, so... Okay, why is that cute? Okay, why is that cute? Oh my gosh, this one's kind of coming together quite easily, I'd say. Cute! Oh my gosh. It's really slaying so hard right now. She's a fishing woman. That's cute, but like... I think that's cute. Is that overkill? It might be. I like that. I do think I want to change the hair though. Wait, she's not holding the fishing rod. The hair. Here we go again. Like, the hair is always the hardest part for me. Oh wait, I wish I could have this in white. Okay, that's cute. Do we like that? So hard right now. It's so hard. This is real important business. Hairstyle and inventing Nikki. See, that's cute. Oh, it's so hard to choose. Wait, that's cute. I really like that. I just wish it was a different color. I might actually, like, yeah, I'm gonna go into, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm gonna dye this. No, I didn't mean to press that. Fine. Yeah, anyway, let's dye it pink. And then, yes. And then ability setup. Let's, no, yes. Set it thing. Yes, exactly. So we have our fishing. Oh my god, why are they all serving? Like, why? Why are they all serving? That's cute. I won't interfere with that. But this... Look, I love it. I love the fit I made here. But, like, we need a revamp. What do you think is nice? Wait. This is your purification. Let's just, like, see what it feels like. I think... Low-key, I just want to use the big dress for everything. Oh, we also have the floating ability. I think we're gonna fix that. Floating ability. Yeah. It's about time. I really want to use this. Actually, let's go to Nikki's wardrobe. So pretty, so freaking pretty. I'm using this just in everything. It's so funny, you can tell how much I love it. Let's try dyeing this. I know, I like expressed how I really just don't care for this outfit. Unfortunately, it's just not. That might be nice. That might be nice, actually. Okay. We're working with something. Really wish I could dye this white. Unfortunately, I can't, and I understand why. I need a hair. The silver gale hair kinda works. Oh, I don't have yet. I don't have. Okay. So, actually, I wanted to ask, how are you guys doing lately? What are you up to? What have you been doing? How have things been? I really want to do more with this channel. Especially now that I've experienced... I had worked before. I worked as a graphic designer in like 2023, but it's been a while since I've had like a full-time job, and I really wanted to experience it again because it's been a while. And not just for the experience, obviously the main reason I looked for a job is because I recently got diagnosed with bipolar and ADHD, and the medication really changed my life. Excuse me. And I just decided like I can't not be medicated anymore. Since being medicated, I really can't go back, and that's something I felt immediately, and that's something I feel until now, that like the reason I've been able to get this far working and like actually making meaningful connections with people is because I've been medicated. It was so hard when I wasn't medicated, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to articulate exactly what it felt like when I was unmedicated, but it was like so exhausting. My mind was always running with fear and anxiety in every given moment, especially in social situations, I would read into every single one of my things that would come out of my mouth or any movement, because I was filled with so much anxiety that, oh my gosh, I'm doing things wrong, people are gonna hate me. With any person, that is how I felt. It just felt like endless paranoia. And I don't know if I'm doing justice to that feeling. Probably not. I felt like electricity was running through my body constantly. Like, and that electricity was fear and stress, because I can't even explain why. I don't know. It is just I think ever since I was a child, I just felt so uncomfortable and stressed in social situations. What in particular I was stressed about? Probably like, oh, this person doesn't like me. Um, I'm making a fool of myself. Something like that, maybe. That and the way it occurred was like my mind would be filled with all of that. So I was always so overstimulated constantly. Like I was constantly overstimulated, babe. Especially in social situations, which is why I ended up like avoiding social situations growing up, because it would only bring me stress. And I really couldn't understand how other people could do it. Like other people could put themselves in social situations and enjoy it, not only tolerate it but enjoy it. And I was like, how the fuck do I do that? And I was so envious of those people. I just felt like, wow, some people can just be normal or like be in social situations and not have like insane anxiety at every second. It's possible for people to like be in social situations and not like worry about every word that comes out of their mouth, or worry every minute second that they're doing something wrong and that, oh, everyone in this room now hates me, because that's what I felt. And then when I got medicated, it was like a whole other world. Like I just started to feel like not like my head now when I talk to people, it's not filled with fear and anxiety and anxious thoughts. It's just present and present. It's present minded. Like I'm not like, do you get me? I don't know if I'm explaining myself well, but that's really how it was. Before, my head was so full of so many thoughts and so many negative and anxious thoughts. Now it's still full of thoughts because I do have ADHD and I'm not getting treated for that. I'm getting treated for my bipolar. But it's not as bad. It's really not as bad. Like, I have constant running thoughts, but they're not really negative, which is a great thing, I would say. It's always been so hard for me to put it into words, what I'm going through. I think I think I really need to like work on that. Read up more about my mental health problems. I guess right now I don't really have much of the time to do so, which is in itself really sad, but I need to find time once I can. I really like this outfit. But yeah, I'm really happy with where I am mentally right now. And although I'm struggling with my work right now, things at work, I would say for the most part, like, I'm handling it really well. I'm handling it much better than I would have in the past, which is that's improvement. That's exactly what improvement is. and I'm so happy I've gotten to this point. And I want to encourage you, my viewers, that if any of you are struggling with feeling like there's something wrong with you, but not knowing what it is, and feeling like I hate myself because I don't understand why I'm like this, I want you to know that it will get better once you get help. I think that generally people don't hold enough importance to something like getting help. People don't value that enough, which is why a lot of people go through their lives undiagnosed. And I want to emphasize that getting diagnosed and getting help could actually save your whole life. And I feel like I am living proof of that. Because gosh, I can't imagine what would have happened to me had I continued to live. Imagine this. I put off getting help for so long. I voluntarily put it off because I had this irrational fear that I would go to my doctor and tell them all my traumatic experiences, and they would tell me, "Oh, nothing's wrong with you, you're fine." I was so afraid of that, and I had reason to be because I did actually have a therapist before, but it was more like a training program for psych students at my school. It was free. Like I was seeing this therapist in training for free, and she told me or said things along the lines of, "Oh, I think you're mm, I think your like diagnosis for yourself, or whatever you think your diagnosis for yourself is not right." Like I tried to explain to her that I felt like I had symptoms of borderline personality disorder, but she like really put it off and was like, "No, it's not that. Telling you off the bat, it's not that." And I understand she was doing her job, but maybe she could have said it in a way that was less final and less absolute, because I really felt like crap. And I didn't get a prescription after that. Um, and so, yeah, I kind of just went on with my life being afraid of medical professionals in terms of like seeking that help for my mental illness because of that one experience. And I don't blame that psych. I don't, but it really messed with me. It did. And so, my message to you guys is don't be afraid to seek out help. In fact, I encourage you to seek out help. If you don't find the right psych on your first try, that's fine. It unfortunately, things in terms of navigating your mental health problems really takes trial and error, whether that's finding the right psych or finding the right meds. It's a journey that you will have to commit to for yourself, for something good in the end, something I think is very worth it. I know a lot of people in my life who had gone through life misdiagnosed or not diagnosed at all, and it was such a struggle for them. I know somebody who was misdiagnosed with bipolar. They actually had autism, or they're on the spectrum they believe themselves to be, and it's a working diagnosis right now for them. Someone close to me, and I really see the way that the misdiagnosis set them back so hard. Um, and I really feel sad about that. It kind of makes me want to cry, but I think that's also a problem. It's a problem of misogyny. I think that a lot of women are misdiagnosed. Um, a lot of autistic women don't get the right diagnosis because medical professionals associate the autism with men, and they associate bipolar with women more, which I think is bullcrap. Like, don't just be giving out. Well, I don't know how it works for them, but yeah, I've seen the way being misdiagnosed and not diagnosed has affected people. And so I think really it is so important to keep trying, keep looking for different psychs. Of course, it's not your fault at all if you're misdiagnosed, and of course, it also takes so much money and effort and time to look for the perfect psych. And I am so lucky that I got the right one, the right psych, and the right meds right away. But yeah, ask around for recommendations of psychiatrists or medical professionals that are well reviewed and people have good experiences with. But aside from talking about mental, not aside from talking about getting help and seeking professional help from a psychiatrist, therapist, I also just want to bring up how important it is to spread awareness on mental health. Um, as much as we've progressed from how terribly people regarded mental illnesses before. Of course, there were so many ways that mentally ill people were mistreated in the past. Historically, um, mental health hasn't been ever really regarded or treated the way it should be, as important as it is. And I'm not the best at articulating myself, especially now because I'm quite tired. But if anything, I really want to make my channel a safe space for the girls, for the non-binaries, for the queers, first and foremost. And I also want to bring up important topics, especially things like mental health, because it affected me so much and it affects everyone so much. And we need to be initiating talks, discussions like this, because as much as we are progressive in this day and age, comparatively compared to the past, I think there are so many ways that we still fail to help mentally ill people, or we still fail to understand mental illness as for what it really is. And what I mean by that is, like, yes, online, a lot of people, especially more progressive folks, are rallying for mental health awareness, especially for depression. I feel like depression is the mental condition that is most, like, well understood, as compared to other mental illnesses and health problems. But that's what I'm saying, is like people are very aware of how mainly depression and anxiety works. There's awareness on that, but I don't think there's enough awareness on other mental illnesses such as bipolar, such as borderline personality disorder, such as OCD, such as PTSD. I don't think that people really understand and give acceptance to these mental conditions as much as they think they do. the same people rallying for mental health online can also be the same people who discriminate against mentally ill people in real life. And what I mean by that is I have had experiences um, as a mentally ill person. As a mentally ill person, a lot of the things that people can normally do on a day-to-day basis, like socializing and being outside and stuff like that, those things I can do, but it takes an extra effort. And not everyone understands that for people who are disabled with disabilities, psychosocial disabilities, those things that are normal to you take an extra effort for us. And so we are obviously exhausted from that experience of like, in order to fit in and mirror, what's the word? To mirror neurotypical people, we have to take the extra effort, especially like people on the spectrum. That's called masking. I would say people with psychosocial disabilities in general have to engage in some form of masking, not the same as autistic masking, but like some form of it, I would say. um, and then we have our off days where we can't put in that extra effort and we are just who we are just exhibiting our natural symptoms, which we on the daily try and hide. And when that happens, when that collapse happens, people look down on us or like talk badly or about us, or that changes the way they perceive us. And it's like, but you told me you understand my mental illness. And now that I'm showing symptoms of it for the first time, after trying so hard to hide it, you're gonna discriminate against me now. I'm not saying that we should be absolved of the mistakes we make, even if it is caused by our symptoms, but I've just witnessed it so many times as somebody mentally ill myself and as somebody who knows mentally ill people or people with mental illnesses that have been discriminated against the moment that they show symptoms. Of course, our symptoms are not pretty. They're not they're not pretty. It's not appealing, of course. It's hard to be around. I know myself that my bipolar, when I'm at my lowest low, I try and hide myself from the world because I don't want to inflict that onto anyone else. But even at my lowest, I'm trying. Some people don't get that about people who are struggling with mental illnesses. That's very general discussion about it, and there is a lot more nuance and stuff like that. Um, Again, I'm not saying we should be absolved of our mistakes, or we should not own up to our mistakes just because it was caused by mental health problems, issues, symptoms. But I'm saying that generally, society needs to be more understanding and accepting, and even just like tolerating of people who struggle with mental health issues. I'm also trying to do that. Growing up, I've also been judgmental at times. I think we all can be, especially in the Philippines. Chismis and, chismis culture is, it's just there talaga. Like, that's part of our culture. But yeah. As somebody who really, I think my biggest weakness is being talked about behind my back badly. Particularly by people I love. If it's some random person online, I can just gaff. But if it's someone I love, then that's gonna affect me. And it's happened. I think we all have gone through the situation of being deceived by someone who we thought we could trust. I'm not saying that as like, I'm not going through anything right now, but like, I don't know, just reflecting on the past. That's another thing to keep in mind is that, what was I gonna say? Never mind. I'm rambling at this point, it's quite late. I hope I've said a lot of things, not sure if they've been coherent, but I hope I was able to get in a few good messages in there, at least. Again, right now I'm really struggling with work, but I have a lot of plans, and I have a good feeling, actually, is what I want to say. Is I have a good feeling about where I'm gonna move on to next in life. I have a good feeling that, and I saw this post, but it was like, be so genuine and authentic to who you are, to the point that everything that's not meant to be in your path will just naturally, like, get out of your way or not be there. And I feel that so much. It's kind of like that with job hunting, don't, okay, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is good advice. Maybe for creatives it is, but I've always had this perspective in job hunting that, like, don't try, of course you still have to come off professional, but, like, don't try and change yourself to fit a specific company. Be yourself, and if they don't take you, that means they're not meant for you. They don't get your vision. And what I mean by that is, like, because one time I made my resume very quiche, KITSCHE. It was like low key. It was out there. It was low key campy, and then I was like, I think I should change it. And then my one friend, my girly pop, was like, no, keep it that way. If the company doesn't get you, it's because they don't see the vision. You need to keep it that way so that you get a company that aligns with your vision. And I was like, okay, Mama, that's tea. That's, like, actually good advice. And so, by the way, my outfit looks so cute. And so, yeah, I think that's actually good advice if you're in the creative industry, or maybe in any industry at all. If your priority is finding a good work environment, then I would say stick to that. Just be yourself, and whatever company doesn't get you just isn't meant for you. But if you're in it for the money and, like, career growth and stuff like that, maybe it's not the best. I don't know. I don't know how it works in other industries. I've been in the creative industry all my life, so I don't know. um I think this is cute. I think I ate with this. Why did I eat with all of this? Should I change this? Honestly, Boots, I'm sorry. I need to change this. I think I need to change it to the ball gown. Yes. Well, yes. I am changing it to the ball gown. I just love this outfit so much. It's driving me insane. Like, it's just, I love this outfit so much. This is just, it's my favorite. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's just actually my favorite piece in the game. I've been so sad that I missed out on the Crimson Rhapsody dress. Like, that boots really made me sad. But that's okay. Completely, like, this completely saved the day for me. This completely redeemed it for me. It's just so gorge boots. Like, hello. I freaking love this dress. Like, I'm never gonna take it off. I'm just gonna be wearing it for every season, and like, you can't stop me because I love it. I love it so freaking much. It's crazy. It's crazy boots. It's crazy boots. It's crazy boots how much I love this outfit. I think I need white gloves. Well, yes. That is in fact the white gloves. She looks like the freaking Anne Hathaway in the Alice in Wonderland live adaptation. And it's like so gorgeous boots. Yes! Well, yes! I'm trying to see if I just wish the colors were more coordinated, but that's fine, whatever. Oh wait, I think I know what's wrong with it. There's something wrong with it, and I know what it is. It doesn't have the freaking, where are this one? Yes, it was missing that. I think that makes it look more cohesive. Okay. Oh! So cutesy! Okay, let's look at her new, sorry, let's change it. So cute! So cute! Anyway, let's go fishing. Sorry, that's not fishing. Let's go fishing! Fishing boots! Okay, let's not, I didn't mean to actually fish, but like, look at my fit! Boots house down! I'm so freaking cute! And then next, let's look at her. So freaking cute! I think I did really well with these outfits. I'm very happy with them. Let's go catch a firefly or something. Hey! I did not catch that. There you go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, babes. I get you, queen. I can't use this here, but like, it's cute boots. Fine, let's go to that freaking place. What's it called? The lighting is kind of bad right now in the game. 'Cause it's like dawn, maybe. Oh my gosh, my bags are separating. That's not cute, boots. My favorite drink lately... Just me thinking of anything. My favorite drink lately is, what's my favorite drink? It's hard to say because I get so many different drinks in so many different places. I'm ashamed, don't look at me. Because, like, if I'm going out to work, then I might as well buy a drink, right? I feel like the drinks are what, like, keeps me going. I got disconnected because my Wi-Fi is so bad. Anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. This has got everything. This outfit's kind of everything. I like the way. I like the way the dress looks now. Okay. Propaganda I am falling for. Anyway, let's look at this one. Oh my god, a queen. A queen has arrived. But I truly wish I had like a different floating or gliding ability. Um besides the floral gliding. But like I don't even 5 stars are expensive, babes. I don't think I can cop one unless I really like it, like the one I currently have. Anyway, look at this. Name a more iconic duo. Anyway. And then we also have the yes! Yes! I'm like a freaking fairy princess godmother. And it's all white too. I love that. Okay, and there's a dog over here, so we can try the grooming ability. Hello, baby. I look so sexy, boots. I do like this outfit. Okay, there's some clipping going on. But, like, I like it because it's a different silhouette from what we usually have in the game. It's more sexy, sleek. And oh my gosh, the freaking... the thigh band is, like, clipping like crazy. So I'm gonna have to remove that probably. I shouldn't even be wearing it because, like, it's not visible, but yeah. Freaking love my new outfits. Is there one that I didn't check yet? I feel like I checked everything. Wait. Yes, get my dailies. Is there... Okay. Seen that, seen that, seen that. I'm not gonna change the Momo outfit, because, oh, this diva. She knows she's my fave. Actually, Actually, I haven't tried swapping this out yet. Wait, no. Yes. Oh my god, I haven't even tried this yet. How do I do it? Sorry. Oh, it needs to be in an open area. That makes sense. Is this an open? No, it's not. I'm gonna try and do it there. Hopefully that counts as an open area. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is literally giving 12 Dancing Princesses. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. But I'm not sure if you can hear. Actually, let me set my music. I'm gonna try and set my music higher. Wait. So you guys can actually hear the boots down. The boots. Music. There. Actually, I don't know if you can hear it still, but it's... Let's try. So cute. So cute. I'm just pressing anything because I like it so much. I really don't see the use of this, but like slay! Slay mamas! Yes! Anyway. To go back to my regular settings. So anyway. So really I don't see the point of that. I don't see the use of it, but it's like slay! Slay mamas! Yes, Nikki! Music! That's how I feel about all the nice 5 stars that just have the most useless ability. I'm just like, yes, mama! You're like, go girl, give us nothing, but also serve everything. It's like, yes, she's not doing anything, but like, she's gorgeous! And that's enough. I really wish it was like, that's what gets me sad. That's what gets me so sad about the freaking, what's it called? The blue one. See, I can't remember what it's called. But like, the one that makes everything go to sleep. The 5-star with the pink curly hair. It's kind of similar to this one. That one, I'm so freaking sad that I didn't get the full outfit at least of that. I was so delusional. I was like, I'm gonna get it. Like, it's just, I'm gonna get it. And I knew I didn't have enough diamonds, and look, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Was it something melody? But like, that one, I understand. I really wanted the freaking, I understand the vision. I wanted the ability because you could put everything to sleep, even the enemy. So like, that's so game changer, right? And also the animals, because you let them sleep, then you can get all the resources in one go, which is so good. It's so good, boots. But like, yeah, I didn't get the full version. Did that count as purification? I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I really wish I had like the 5 stars that purification, floating, or not floating, but I found out that the cat was like a dash ability, and I was like, what the freak, guys? I didn't pay enough attention. Although even knowing that it was like a dash ability, which is super freaking cool, I still wouldn't have gotten it because it's not my style. So I just really wish I could get like a 5-star that has both a style I'm really obsessed with and an ability that's like worth it. Because so far it's hit or miss. It's either really nice, but like, oh well, no, let's not say that. I guess it's just the ones that I like. Because people really like the cat outfit. I also liked it, but not enough to pull on it. But something like that, I can see is very worth it for the ones who like that outfit super much. Because number one, it's nice, and then number two, it has the dash ability, which looks really nice. Another one is like, which one? Like the Dark Angel outfit. That one was really nice too, and it was like a gliding ability. Is it gliding or floating? I think it's floating. Yeah, it's floating. Which, like, that's so nice. You not only get a sexy, cool, amazing outfit, but you also get a new floating ability. Like, I'm so jealous of you. I wish they did something more with the Victorian outfit because this is so, it's for me. It's really for me. I love the Victorian outfit. It's just I wish it had more functionality. But that's okay. I've given it functionality because now I can use it. What drives me mad about this is that the orbs are green. It should be white, babe. Anyway, I think I've done enough for this video. I'm not sure how long it turned out, but it's probably pretty long. And I talked so much about things. I'm definitely planning to do video where I'm like doing the house design. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but if you do, definitely I'm gonna do that. I also am gonna play Fatal Frame and The Sims. When Fatal Frame comes out, Fatal Frame F. Oh no, oh my gosh, not Fatal Frame F. I mean Silent Hill. I'm going to play Fatal Frame, but when Silent Hill F comes out, yes, boots down. I'm gonna play it on this freaking channel. Are you kidding me? If none of you have seen it yet, for my horror girlies, Silent Hill F is looking very promising. It was written by the same writer as the no Higurashi no Cry series, which I watched the anime of. Super messed up, super violent, but like perfect. That's so interesting that he's the one writing it. The new Silent Hill game. And the visuals are so good. It literally looks like a freaking it's more like Fatal Frame, and creative direction is more like a Chill's art game because it's in rural Japan, maybe 80s, 70s, rural 80s Japan, which is very new for a Silent Hill game because we usually get like American setting, Western setting for Silent Hill games. So this is really, it's different for the series, which some people are mad about, saying that it doesn't feel like it's in the spirit of Silent Hill, but I'm completely like, I completely disagree with that. Silent Hill has never been about like the. It has never been about like the setting. How do I say this? It's never been about like the cultural aesthetic of where the game is being set in. That's what I mean. But like Silent Hill is, it's a place that transcends, I think, cultural settings. Right? Because it's a place where a character who needs to face or confront their guilt or inner guilt or feelings that they've regarding something that they've done, something grave they've done. Um, that's what Silent Hill represents. It's like an in between. It's another world that isn't really. We don't know if it really does physically exist or if it's just like a psychological manifestation of the main character's guilt. But that's what it is. It transcends, I guess, cultural aesthetics, or it transcends the setting, the physical setting. Like if it's in USA, I think it's still like Silent Hill F is still very much within the spirit of Silent Hill, um, based on the trailers I've seen. But I think it also comes down to like the story, how it happens, what our protagonist did to end up in Silent Hill. That will really um, hammer in whether or not this is like an actual Silent Hill game spiritually. You get what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, I am very optimistic about it. I'm very optimistic about most things in life.
to be fair, I had no hope in no hope in the Silent Hill 2 remake because um Bloober team has not had like a good history. They didn't have a good track record. So I was very skeptical, but like look at how it came out. So yeah, I am optimistic about it. Do I have some skepticism? A bit, but like I don't want to look into it right now. I just want to be happy and excited that a series that I'm really a big fan of and has shaped my personal style, aesthetic, my art even. I'm just so happy to see it um, alive and well and thriving and coming out with new games. That's more than I can ask for because imagine if they didn't like if they stopped making Silent Hill games, if they stopped making Resident Evil games, I would be broken. The same way I am broken about Haunting Ground because Haunting Ground is a horror game that I really really love, but like they're not doing anything with Haunting Ground. I don't think they will be ever. It's just it's gonna stay a cult classic, a fan favorite, but I don't think they're gonna revisit it. Which it's fine. I hope for a remaster at the very least though. I just want the bare minimum for me is like a remaster so that we can introduce Haunting Ground to a new generation of fans because I really freaking love Haunting Ground. Like I think that it what's the word? I think it aged really well, not just aesthetically and in terms of its creative direction because of course like that aesthetic the final girl and the like what's the word sepia tones creepy abandoned just like the horror game aesthetic of it translates so well like the girlies love horror game female horror game protagonists um so it has aged well in that sense but I also think it has aged well in the sense that the issues that are tackled in the game specifically like exploitation of women and the feeling of being a woman and the fear the natural fear that you have unfortunately you live with as a woman if you've ever been followed or stalked or chased by a man which I have unfortunately and I'll talk about that someday but like I think that's why I really like horror games where um you play as a girl getting chased because it gives you some semblance of control that you wouldn't have in real life that like there's a possibility for you to escape or you're meant to escape and like real life in real life unfortunately not every woman gets to escape in that kind of situation which is really upsetting and sad but I really love horror games that are centered around women and women in like terrifying situations and settings because not only does that like do I feel connected to that in the sense that I've also gone through those exact scary things but also in the sense that I feel like it represents the mental turmoil the emotional turmoil that we struggle with as women due to the ways we are oppressed in society by men due to the ways that we're exploited by men due to the ways that we are um, in many situations need to feel vulnerable because of men especially as a young girl um, so Haunting Grounds is a really great game there is some like fan service in it but I don't know people will read into it differently obviously so if you read into the fan service and think that it's like a bad thing. That's valid. For me, I saw it as more like, how do I say this? Ironic? Is that the word? I don't really know how to articulate it, but I feel like for me it felt like like the fan service, like her boobies jiggling and stuff, felt more like a critique on. It felt like it was part of the overall themes of the game, which was like critiquing the way women are seen and objectified. I think it was intentional in that sense, not in a literal way to fan service, but in a way to critique fan service. I don't know if that makes sense, and I don't know if I read into that correctly. That was a long time ago that I played Haunting Ground, but yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in like playing it or learning about it, there are plenty of pretty good video essays about Haunting Ground on YouTube online. I don't know if I already explained this, but like I'm just gonna say it. The main character is Fiona, and she just I think she was in a car accident with her family. But she ends up waking up in like a completely random place. It's like an abandoned mansion that's so huge that it's like a labyrinth that she has to navigate. And in the first, she also has a cute little dog who's accompanying her. It's another reason that I really love Haunting Ground so much because number one, is a girly who can really relate to the issues that are being presented in the game, while also having a dog. Like being just a girl and having a dog. That's literally me. That's literally how it is. So you have a dog named Huey, and Huey helps you. You actually have no weapon in the game, which will already turn off a lot of players maybe, but you don't, your main line of defense gameplay is you running away. um and Huey can help you if you build a good connection with him and you give him treats at the right time and you um scold him at the right time sparingly, then he will be very helpful. I think he bites the enemy, so the biting doesn't kill them, but it buys you time as Fiona running away. Maybe that's also why I love Dead by Daylight so much, because you also don't have like a weapon. I don't know, the feeling of being vulnerable and having to use your brain and your smarts, even in a situation that is like, fight or flight. I like that. But yeah. And the first enemy in Haunting Ground is like this homunculus guy. He's like a monster, huge monster that's like, he's crazy. He's running after you, and he's very animalistic. It's very disturbing actually. And then the next enemy, spoiler alert, but not really. Like I'm not gonna spoil too much. But the next enemy is actually a woman, which dude, I ship Fiona and I forget her name. The female antagonist. I ship Fiona and the female antagonist so hard. So hard. I really need to do a cosplay of Fiona and wait, let me check her name. They are absolutely Yuri in my eyes, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Haunting Ground, Daniela. There's also like headcanons that Daniela is trans, but it's because Daniela, she's an antagonist, right? She chases you and she tries to kill you because I think she's also like a creation of the main bad guy. She was created by him, and she doesn't have female reproductive organs. She's like mute, nearly mute. She does talk, but like barely. Um, she wait, I'm reading this. Okay, yeah, she was born infertile. So she has like she has a crazy complex against women like Fiona, because she doesn't feel like a real woman. I guess that's why a lot of people head canon her or relate to her as trans. But like, I really ship her with Fiona, and I love her character because she is like a perfect representation of the pressure that is put on um, biological women to reproduce or to be mothers, and like she really be crashing out in the game. She tries to kill Fiona. She chases after you with like banger ass music, by the way. um and she's like scarily insane because she was like, I think she was like mentally tortured by the main villain. um she was mentally tortured to feel inferior because she's infertile and stuff like that. It's a great commentary on, you know, that side of misogyny. How I think actually the entirety of Haunting Ground is very good commentary, I would say, on the pressures that society puts on women to reproduce, to be mothers, and the disgusting fixation that men have on that. Yeah, I relate to it all too well. But anyway, I'm yapping and rambling. But I hope if you're watching still that I was able to provide some good company, some good commentary for whatever you're doing. But I really have to sleep right now, or I'm probably gonna paint before I sleep. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so deeply, and that if you stayed until this long to the video, I'm so very thankful for you. And see you again in the next video. I will really try to post more and be more active on all my socials. That's a project that I'm working on right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.